Hi. So before I show you guys what I was going to do, I have this down and then I have this over the top to create like this glassy effect, because what I'm going to be putting on is mostly a metallic or solid like color, and it just makes it a lot smoother. Okay, so what I was going to do is I was going to put this, isn't this gorgeous? You guys see that? Maybe I should have to take it out of this thing. I caught the sparkles and now I'm not sure if I can do it again. I can't remember what this set is called. Somebody gave this to me because I said I was looking for a partial of it because I had given them something that they wanted. So, yay for partials groups. I was going to put this and use it as my Midnight in Manhattan hashtag exclusive with this over it to match up with this, but I feel like it doesn't quite match. Like, this is more of like a champagne gold and this is more of a gold. So then I pulled out these because I thought this would be gorgeous with No Holding Black, and it's close, and I don't know if you can see how close it is or not. Sorry, it's reflecting off the light, but this one is closer. So this was also in the October box, and it's called Beautiful Nightmare. A lot of people didn't like it, but do you see like the glitter on that? It is really gorgeous. And then I think I'll put No Holding Black, but I forgot to grab it, so I will do that later and it will be in the pictures. But it has the same kind of glitter. Can you guys see? And it's really close. Like, the color is super close match. So I got this in this. It was super hard to get out. Do you guys see like the risk you run with partials? I'm hoping it will be fine. Maybe I should put these on first. I've had a little bit of bad luck lately with the partials. So I only have 4 strips of this. Isn't that pretty? So if it is stuck, I'm assuming it's going to be stuck. Maybe not. Hopefully it's not dried out. So if you look at this, this side is kind of the same and this side is kind of the same. So when I put it on, I want to make sure that I flip it like this, so I don't have the same thing on the same hand, right? Okay, let's see. This is a really old set. Maybe slightly dried out. I really hope not. I do have another one of these sets unopened, but I was really hoping not to open it. This is one of my personal, I can't get it to stick to my hand. This is one of my personal unicorns. It doesn't appear to be very sticky. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of dry. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on here and put it under the heat and see if that helps. I have my flax. I have my flax bag right here. just lay that there for a few minutes. Okay, let's see how this goes. I might have to do something different, like my original idea. I forgot to cut it. Darn it. Oh yeah, that's better. I usually try to record at my kitchen table, and I did not do that because I can't do that right now. See how much the heat helped that? Oh no, I dropped it on me. Okay. Ah, see what I'm saying about how dry it is? I don't think that's long enough. But it's okay because I wanted it to go sooner anyway. How was everybody's Christmas? Ours was pretty quiet. It was kind of nice, actually. See, it didn't take long for it to be like, nope, I'm dry, man. What are you trying to do? Can't put me on. Normally, I like to turn these around because this is like the buildings, I think. But I really didn't want to mess with it, especially since it's so dry. So we're just gonna help. I guess I got it over a little too far. So we went to my in-laws for Christmas. My husband's cousin was there with her family because they live, see, I wasn't quite far enough over. It's okay. I think I really wrinkled it. And it was good. We did food, and my in-laws are vegan, so we had like very non-traditional Christmas. Usually she makes like pecan balls and mashed potatoes and, you know, more traditional foods, but this year we had spring wraps? No, fresh wraps. Yeah. And spaghetti and salad. Oh no, maybe we didn't have salad. There was salad in the spring wraps, like lettuce and stuff like that. Oh, gosh, this is so pretty. I will probably put fingernail polish remover around my cuticles like I showed you on the other video, just because I feel like it's not sticking as well as it could be. Yeah, anyway. Do you guys have a preferred angle? I know I've had lots of different angles on my videos. I keep changing the way that I have my camera. I have a new holder now. This video and the last video I had a new holder. I kind of liked the one where it was more like out here, but I know that's not how most people record. Most people do it like this. I think it should be up a little bit higher. I haven't made a lot of videos, so actually I was so late putting up that video on the 30th, I almost didn't even do it. I was like, it's a month old. My husband was like, so what? Let's put it up there anyway. So, yeah. That video would have been really long if I hadn't edited it. I apologize about the noise that that's making. Hopefully that doesn't bug anybody too much. Yeah, see, that's like, guys, so dry. So my in-laws just gave us money for Christmas. We usually do a family picture book, and I gave them some alternative sugar type desserts because they don't do sugar either. Makes for an interesting diet. Okay, so I'm gonna go, which side did I put? So this side needs to go over there. Okay. Feels like a little bit better. I'm gonna measure. And I'm hoping that that's long enough. Maybe just barely, right? So I'm gonna put that underneath here. I have my thumb under there already too. I might, wow, I cut that really crooked. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one's a little bit, oh, I ripped it. Oh, dang it. I wasn't careful, guys. Yeah, there's like no give to this. See? Really stretch this one a little bit. So that it could go over. Oh, good. My rip didn't. That's fine, because my nail's apparently short enough for wherever I ripped that. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, my cuticle isn't lined up perfectly on this because it's not quite the right size for my finger. But like I said, I only had 4 strips of it, so. And if any of you have looked for this set, you know how hard it is to find it, unless you've been using Color Street since like 2017. Which I have not. And honestly, I didn't love this set like a ton until I really looked at it closely and saw it on a ton of different nail fees. So honestly, like, I don't know if I would have bought more than one of these when it first came out, maybe. I wouldn't have realized what a unicorn it would have been, right? Oh, that's great. You got lots of little pieces. Do you guys wind up with this stuff all over your clothes? My husband pulled a piece off of my sweater, not from my manicure, but from the manicure that I had done like a week before. I must have worn that sweater when I did it or something, I don't know. Normally when I do this, I start here and I go this way, but since I wanted to make sure that these were viable, see, I ripped off. This piece was stuck, and I knew that because it was melty. Shame on me. Okay. Hopefully I can do this without ripping it off. There we go. Sometimes you really have to baby it. I need to not put it so far over because I know that it's not going to fit this finger as well as I would like it to. So we'll just start it a tiny bit over. go. Apparently I should have gone a tiny bit more than that. That's okay. It's not my nail fee hand, guys. Hashtag not my nail fee hand. Okay. I use my thumbs for tools, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do that or if I want to like chance this getting like cold while I do my other 4 fingers. I don't know. I think I'm going to do my thumbs so that I can make sure. I'm hoping I have enough because isn't that gorgeous? This is the big thumb. I'm wondering if it's more than half. It is more than half. So the other option I have is to turn it sideways. I'm just gonna probably have to make it a little bit, tiny bit shorter. I might have to trim, that's fine. See if one of my thumbs is longer than the other. Maybe a tiny bit. It's fine. If I have to trim it, I have to trim it. The things we do for our unicorns, right? I think that's in half. I feel like I can't see it as well as I should be able to, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna put these back under here while I decide what I want to do. You can see what I'm seeing. I think I'm gonna do it like that. It's a little bit mirrored, but do you see how many stars this one has versus that one? So it's slightly annoying to me, but oh well. I don't think it will fit this way. And it still wouldn't matter because it's not the same, so oh well. Be so careful with the baby. See, it's like really stuck. Sometimes when these are dried like this, it causes some shrinkage, because usually the bigger thumb goes over my nail without any problems, like side to side, but maybe I just put it on really crooked. That's a possibility. Look at that. There's like this big chunk of my cuticle right there, but hopefully nobody will see it when it's... For the longest time, I watched videos, different people doing their nails, and they had these, and I was like, no, it's fine. I don't need to buy those. Guys, buy them. They make everything so much easier. Like, seriously, so much easier. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Sorry. Just fangirling over here. a little bit of fangirl, and I think it was just a tiny bit, but I've had that much shrinkage before, so hopefully. But these are kind of thin. These definitely feel like a metallic. Oh, I'll show you guys the back if I haven't already. I think I did show it to you though. It's like a gold color. It's like, see? It's like that. It's like the color that shows through. So the part that's printed on is the black. They don't print on lighter colors. The darker color is always the printed color. It's a little awkward sitting here on the floor, guys. Not that you can tell that I'm sitting on the floor, but I'm sitting on the floor at this little table that I have. I got this table off of Facebook for like 50 bucks, and my husband refinished it. It's like a very low, like pretty wide coffee table, I think. And it has these cool little drawers. So I store like my laptop and this setup in there. I still feel like there's lifting right there. Where's my, oh, there we go. Anyway, I really like this table. So you can tell like it's been used and loved. Not just by me, by other people. But it's really wide. It's like, I don't know, 2 feet, 2.5 feet by like 2 feet or something. My husband has had a cough for like 6 weeks. I finally told him, like, you need to go in and get checked out just to make sure that you don't have something in your lungs or something like that. Because he had gotten, like, he started to get better and then he started to get sicker last week. And he went in, and sure enough, he has bacterial bronchitis. So they give him an antibiotic and some other stuff. And I'm just like, baby, don't wait until I tell you. Don't wait 6 weeks to go to the doctor. But anyway, so yeah, he wasn't like super sick. He was just had this cough that just wouldn't go away. But he also never complains. Like, if he says he has a headache, he has like a migraine type. Like, it's intensely, horribly painful for him. He dislocated his shoulder a couple of years ago. He fell off of a ladder, and he was like, oh, I'll just drive myself to ER. And he tried to sit up and almost like passed out. I was like, you will not. But he has a really high pain tolerance because they kept trying to give him something because he fully dislocated it. It wasn't like a partial dislocation. It was like completely dislocated, and they tried to give him stuff in the ambulance, and he's like, no, I'm fine. I don't want pain meds. Just if you don't touch it, it's fine. Like, leave it alone. And they kept bugging him. He didn't want anything for pain. And then when they got to the hospital, he said, it took 3 guys. It took him and like 2 big, like a nurse and a doctor, to pull it back into place. And the only thing he had was like really strong ibuprofen, basically. It's called something else, but it's basically ibuprofen. And I was like, they should have given you like something a lot stronger than that. He was like, well, I didn't know. So, and he fully recovered from it. He didn't need surgery or anything like that. So, yeah, I guess I should have known better. Should have sent him to the doctor 3 weeks ago. Because he doesn't complain. He told me his ribs hurt from coughing. And I was like, yeah, that will happen if you cough for a long time. But he should be getting better now. So these went on better than I thought with the heat. Like, that was really what they needed. But I do know sometimes when I put stuff on and it's this dry, I really have to be careful with it. And I will be putting Claire's Day on top. But I won't record that part. Nobody needs to see anybody put Claire's Day on, right? just on these, because this one will have no holding black on it. Oh, I was going to use this and I didn't. Shame on me. I had a couple different no holding blacks. I wasn't sure what I had in here. This one has a ton. I got this off of the partials group. This one was mine. So I should open this one, right? Because I know this one's good. I've never had a problem resealing my partials and I put them in the freezer. I store them in like it's like a little book like this. I have 2 of them. It's probably about this big. Like if you're holding it this way. And I've never ever had a problem with sets that I like to open it on the side so that I have this here. Sets that I've resealed myself, I've never had a problem. Okay, so these are these weird tips, which I was going to use the weird tips at some point. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but what I need out of here is this one right here. No, that's not the right size. This is the right size. Oh, that's weird. This one looks like it gets bigger because it's tapered right here. That's interesting. Okay, and then this is usually the size I use on my pinky, but I use this end, which that end is not there. That will not work. So I'm hoping that I can use that end. And we'll see. We'll just see. Okay. I like to put this somewhere so that the air kind of stays out of it. Okay. I guess I'm not doing that with that one, but these are all sealed. This is clear as day. Ooh. Anyway, I've never had a problem with doing that. So with these, what I was gonna do is take off part of this. So my nails are like that long, so like less than half, right? Or about half. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna cut this off in like the middle so that I can get it off later. I cut that too far down, dang it. Oh well. Because the tip, if I use this tip, which I might not because it's the small end, I'm only going to be using the tip of it, right? I'm not going to be using this crazy amount. There. And then I can put this back inside here. And it has the plastic thing still on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Because I have stored them, or maybe I just had some that had some in here that didn't have the plastic on it. And guess what? It stuck to the ones behind it, and it was unusable. It was very annoying. Because I thought before I opened it, I was like, oh, I can just use that. It will be fine. No. That didn't happen. It was destroyed. You see how I left some of the plastic? Because if I use this, right, it's gonna be like way down there. I don't know if I'm gonna use it like that. I saw one where it was like this. That was really intricate, and then it had the black tip right here, and I thought that was really cool. I actually have something else I want to do with the black tips too, that I never would have done if I hadn't gotten the soap boxes. Okay, so we're gonna put these down here, and I'm gonna do the same thing with this, but I should probably measure first. Okay, let's see here. Like that. So see, that's like half. I mean, I'm not going to use that much when I do whatever I do with the tips. I'm not very good with my garbage can. Check it on my desk, it's fine. It's a little crooked. So just put it back in there. I think this matches not, maybe not exactly, but really, really close. This matches a few other sets too. This is a base that they use frequently, like without the glitter. I think it's in a few of the like holiday sets, or maybe like the owl set. It was really cute. But it's not like a gold, it's like a champagne gold. I wish they would come out with some more golds. I saw somebody, they had it in Coco Set on, and it was like a, I think it was actually called something gold, and it was gold, like it was gorgeous. So that way I have more than enough room to do whatever with it, right? Like I could still totally, like, even if, I mean, I'm not going to do that, right? Like that's all the way up there. And even if I turn it around, you know, by the time, if I do that one that I saw, oh my goodness, that's a lot of work to turn all of those around like that, and then put like 2 more things on it. Because then they put the overlay so that it was at the top right here, and then they still had the tips down here. It was really cool. Oh, let's put this back up here. Okay. So I'm hoping, since these are brand new, I can stretch these, because this is not the right size for that finger. Like, not even kind of. It's way too small. I can turn these sideways for my toes. I do my toes way less often than I do my fingers. Oh, that has a white backing. That is very interesting. All right, that's would have been good to know. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't think it's sheer either. Like I can't see anything through it. Darn it. So I waited a good 20 minutes after putting on my last, oh wow, that is really, really crooked. Wow, come on. Come on. Okay. I waited a good, no, not wrinkle. Darn it. A good 20 minutes after I put on, see, I didn't stretch it far enough. Darn it. I'm afraid if I keep messing with it, it will rip. I've had that happen before. Gosh, but isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I really like it. It's a little too close to my skin tone to wear by itself, but see how smooth that went on? You would see every flaw, guys, if I hadn't, every flaw, if I hadn't put this stuff on underneath. This stuff is awesome. Instant gel effect top coat. You do not have to use a UV. There's no UV for this. I don't usually take off my thing like that. I do have a garbage can. I just don't use it. very often. So see, I can't have that underneath my nail. That drives me nuts. I see all you guys with your videos and you're just like, oh, I just hold it under. Nope. Nobody, nope, nope. I think that matches really well. Look at that. What do you think? I know there's like a glare. Maybe my light is too bright. Whoa. This is no problem stretching this. Now watch me rip it. Just kidding. I really hope not. This finger, I don't know what I did. Well, okay, so it broke, and I did the tea bag trick with some glue. It's probably not supposed to be for, it wasn't nail glue, it was just glue. My husband's like, oh, the super glues are the same. She's probably right. But I was like, okay. So I used it, and since then it has been like really thin. It grew out. It grew back out. There's no more tea bag on there. But it's been really thin and bendy. And I had to use the tea bag trick for this one because it cracked here and here. I've had a lot of that actually. A lot of my nails have shattered. Just like, I like the idea of doing that, but it doesn't seem to usually work out for me. And I apologize if my stories are told like an ADHD person. I don't think I have ADHD, but I find that it's really hard for me to talk and do this and make sure I'm in frame all at the same time. Like, it just seems like a lot. I'm hoping this doesn't overpower this because, you know, this is my unicorn. Well, personal unicorn. Gosh, that's pretty. I really wish it mirrored, but that's okay. I can live with it. If I had had more, I would have done what I did with this, and I would have just cut the same so that I had and turned it around so that it was, anyway. Oh well. These ones I won't have to stretch because I got the right size. Sorry, we've been staying up really late for a bit. I want it sticky. I have such a mess right here. Look, my garbage can is right here, guys. Seriously, like, why don't I just put it on top? And I'm pretty sure that I got a sinus infection again, because that's what it feels like. And I have a cough with it. It's not awesome. It's very much not awesome. I do love that they did that with the French tips. Like, that's fantastic. I need to be out of frame for just a second. Sorry about that. I have to take this off of my finger because I forgot. Those like things that grow down the side of your nail right here. Otherwise it creates like a bubble. Kind of a bubble. Don't ask me why. And I don't know if everybody has that or if it's just me. Not a bubble, sorry, a bump. And it looks like a bubble. This finger is more curved, so I feel like I have to, I don't know. See all the wrinkles? You have to like pull it stretch it, whatever. It's so pretty. I think what this one is it's just the design over the top of that. Right? They printed the black over the top, probably. I don't know. Is that a bubble? And then sometimes if I get it too close to my cuticle, sorry if this grosses anybody out, you can kind of go underneath your cuticle. Apparently not as much on this one, but, and push it underneath. See? I don't know if you can see it. It seems like it's really, really bright. This almost looks white. I saw somebody do that. Somebody that I watch. She did that, and I was like, oh my god. What am I seeing here? And then I was like, but wait. And I tried it, and it doesn't hurt. Like, I mean, don't shove it too far up there. You can kind of tell how far you can go. Right? I'm just basically creating like a perforation so that I can take it off. I'm not like filing my actual nail. That's not the goal when I do that. Gosh, that's pretty. So I could just wear it like that. Like that would be fine. I don't like this much light though. Like that would be, that would bug me. I like this better. I like more contrast, more dark, like contrast in my nails. So I like this better. If it was like all that color and it had fireworks on it, like if I had stickers or something, I could totally do that too. But I don't. I don't have fireworks stickers. At least I don't think I do. I don't know. I have a lot of stickers, but I don't usually wind up liking the way they look. So I don't usually wear them. Although I did some with snowflakes and it was really cute. It still shocks me that that's got a white, or actually it's almost gray, guys. It doesn't even look white. It's almost like a gray background. Can you see anything through it? There's, it seems like it's like a tiny bit sheer. I don't know. I don't think it is though. Oh, see that thing right there? Can you see it? That's what I'm talking about. That I have to like cut it off because I did all my other nail prep. I forgot about that part of it. So these are also really useful for that. This isn't quite the right shape for my finger, sorry. My voice stopped working for a second. I said this isn't quite the right shape for my finger. I'm not sure what happened. I wonder if I pulled off the tab too much. See, I try to pull my cuticle back so that I can lay that under there. And then when my cuticle goes back, then it's on it or whatever. See how I have wrinkles right there? That bugs me. And there's something. I got a bubble, a teeny tiny one right there. There we go. So I got it a little too far over, and sometimes that also causes it to look like it's bubbled or like there's a bump right there for some reason. Don't ask me why. I think it would just go over the edge, but hey, I'm doing pretty good. I'm only, oh wait, I paused you guys. It's like it's only been 24 minutes, but it hasn't been 24 minutes. Because I don't remember how long the other two videos were that I paused you guys at. Because I had to go get this thing hotter. So if I were to wear this by itself, either one of these, it would crack. Probably today or tomorrow. Because it's very thin. It's not a glitter, so it doesn't have, I mean it is, but it's like a solid glitter. It's not like a glitter, right? So you definitely want to double the metallics. You should really double anything. When you put Clear as Day or No Holding Black over the top, let's see, this is my case right here with all my stuff and all my stickers, all my tools. When you put this over the top, these are pretty thick compared to like anything else I'm wearing. I think I want to turn that around so that it's a reverse glitter dip. I apologize for the glare. It's a little bit better. You see my shadow. So I have these templates that I have saved. This is my pinky one. Let's just see what I have in here. I almost want to open this one though but these might be stiff. They look like they're okay. So it looks like there's a lot of the middle ones. This one, I don't know what's in there. I definitely don't want to open both of them. Oh, but then I guess I could put them together. That would be smart. That's the one I normally use. Oh, look, I have one already. I don't think it's long enough, but that's another one. Ah. Oh, I have a lot of thumbs. Oh, here we go. Okay, so these are the ones I usually use for my pinky, and these are the ones that I usually use for my, interesting. Is that the same size? No, it's smaller. So these are slightly smaller. So this is the one that I usually use for this finger. I don't think this is long enough for anything. Oh, maybe. Oh, I guess it is. Oh, but I would be putting it like this. Maybe. I don't think I want to risk it. Yeah, I have like apparently 3 thumbs in here. Okay. Probably should combine it with the others. Or make some kind of note or something. Maybe I can go like this. I wonder what I did that I didn't use my large thumbs. I can't even remember now. Because this was mine and this was a partial that I got off of the partials group. so what I'm gonna do is if I turn this around, use the larger side, and these ones all stretch. Since I'm turning these around and using the larger side, I'm gonna want to use, oh, but my pinkies are shorter, aren't they? They're pretty close to the same. Oh yeah, quite a bit shorter. Okay, so I can use the other end. Okay, so I'm gonna use down here. This isn't very warm anymore. I don't need this one. It's not going to be useful for much of anything. Okay, so take and measure. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that all off. What was I thinking? Okay, I'm going to turn this around like that. So I need to use my template. I took off the thing all the way. That wasn't, I did not mean to do that. See, where did I put it? Darn it. Somewhere. There it is. Ah. So I'll just put it on like that. Hopefully that's long enough for me to use at some point in a later date. The glitter dips are shorter. Then, not that it really matters with these ones, right? But the glitter dips are shorter than the, why can't I think? The regular sets, they're a little bit shorter. So then I have my template right here, and I put it like this. And I need to, oh, I need to measure first to make sure that I'm not. Oh yeah, like way over. See, I didn't need to cut them that short. Come on. So I line it up right there. And then I try to make like a mark. Apparently I'm not coordinated enough for this right now. Like right there. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I apologize. Make a mark right there. See? There are fireworks because it is New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, sorry. I might wind up fast forwarding this for you guys. Ah, darn it. Go a little bit higher. There we go. And I usually cut it on the other side so I can see the contrast a little bit better. But because of the glitter dip, I was having a hard time seeing where my mark was. Okay, it's a little crooked, but I don't think it will matter. See, it doesn't quite look like, you know, but that's okay. Now the problem is I didn't get it quite long enough. Do you see that? So now I have to stretch it a little bit after it's already on my nail, which isn't the best. Isn't the best thing to have to do. Some people don't care. They're like, whatever, it's clear. But it's protecting my nail. So I want it to be long enough to cover everything. And I will be more careful with the other side. Does that look cool? Okay, so here's so I won't have my last bingo square, which is unfortunate. But I will have a sub box set. So that's fun. I did a really good job with the end of that, except for when you're, if my nails were, like this one is more oval, I like them kind of a oval shape, so they're not like super flat right here, but they're like a rounded, if they're really rounded, it's a lot easier to turn stuff around because you don't run out of stuff at the corners. But because it's rounded and it's not like super rounded, it's like square-ish, it's where you run into a problem. Oh yeah, I really like that. I'm glad I turned that around. Fire in it. It's like magical. See? Look at this. I don't know, guys. Maybe I have ADHD. I'm not like this in person. When I'm not trying to do three things, I don't have that problem. I'm able to hold a conversation without forgetting what I was talking about 3 seconds ago. But to be fair, I also don't feel very good right now. And I'm really tired today for some reason. Like, I wanted to take a nap. And we had company over. And so I did not take a nap. I probably would have done me good since I'm pretty sure I'm sick with either sinus related or some kind of cold. I took a COVID test. It's not COVID, so that's great. Yeah. Anyway. So see how I didn't, so because this was over my cuticle, see how it's, no holding black isn't up as high? Something to think about. I didn't think about that, and when this grows out, if I leave it for longer than like 5 days, it's probably going to drive me up the wall. Because I'm going to see that there, and it's going to look weird. Okay. I will put clear as day over these, but I'm not going to do it on camera. So what do you think? I'm so glad that I knew about the heat in the flex bag. I feel like I'm having a hard time getting that in frame, and it's blurry too for some reason. Like, why is it blurry? It's like focusing on the stuff down here. I wonder if I do this, if it will focus. Kind of. Oh, there we go. Out of focus. But this one's my favorite. I love that. I like the stars. Let's see if it will autofocus again. Sorry if I'm making you sick. There we go. See? Isn't that gorgeous? Even though they don't match. And behind it, it has hollow, the black, but it also has like some blue. I see a lot of blue and green. I see the hollow too, but I wonder if it has like that one that just came out that's black and it has like the blue and the green. I didn't get any of those sets. I didn't get anything from the last 2 releases. Well, the release before that, I didn't really like anything. The weird hairy glitter. I'm not a fan. I hope that's not a new trend like the jellies. I like the jellies, but actually I haven't used hardly any. So this does look slightly darker to me than this. But I'm hoping you can't tell too much. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, guys. I will see you in a few